Looking back at 2025. State Member Update by NICOLE WERNER MP. This year has been a big one for our beautiful corner of the world and for me personally. In 2025, I returned to Parliament as a new mum after welcoming our little boy Bobby into our family and continued the work of standing up for families across Warrandyte, North Warrandyte, Park Orchards, Wonga Park, Doncaster East and surrounds. One of the biggest wins for our community was securing funding to finally fix the notorious Five Ways intersection. This outcome came only after years of hard work and advocacy from residents, emergency services and community groups. As your state member, I have raised Five Ways 17 times in Parliament, lodged 44 questions on notice, and have been a persistent and vocal advocate for this important local issue. I'm very proud that together we have secured this vital funding for our community, and I will not stop fighting with you until we see this project delivered. This year also reminded me just how special Warrandyte is. The Warrandyte Festival continues to be one of Victoria's last truly volunteer-run community festivals, with the parade, billy carts and market stalls lining the Yarra. A special highlight was seeing the Warrandyte Pink Ladies crowned as monarchs of the festival parade. These incredible women have raised more than $100,000 over recent years for breast care nurses and the McGrath Foundation. Their work, along with the generous support of local businesses and clubs, has helped pink up Warrandyte and turned community spirit into practical help for families facing cancer. We also celebrated some important local milestones. The Grand Hotel marked its 130th birthday, a reminder that it has been at the heart of Warrandyte life for generations. The Warrandyte Bridge reached its 150th year, with the Historical Society leading celebrations to honour the crossing that quite literally connects our community. At our schools, Warrandyte Primary School celebrated 150 years of its iconic stone building, and Wonga Park Primary School marked 130 years since opening its doors. These milestones speak to the strength and continuity of our local community. Protecting our natural environment has remained a priority. Many locals would know the work of mange management and our own Warrandyte volunteers who treat wombats suffering from mange. This terrible condition causes immense suffering and can devastate local wombat populations. When state funding for this program ended, I raised the issue in Parliament and called for renewed support so that volunteers in Warrandyte, North Warrandyte and Wonga Park can continue treating affected animals. Wildlife protection might not always make the front page, but it matters deeply to our community and to me. This year, I was also honoured to take on expanded responsibilities as Shadow Minister for Children, Shadow Minister for Youth Justice, and Shadow Minister for Youth and Future Leaders. These portfolios go to the heart of what kind of state we want Victoria to be for our children and young people. My vision is simple. Every child should grow up safe and loved. Every young person should have the chance to learn, work and contribute. Communities should be safe and victims should be heard and protected. I have also continued to hear from local parents about the pressures of those early years with a new baby. Across Victoria, many councils were forced to cut group maternal and child health programs because of funding shortfalls. These groups, from sleeping and settling to new parent education, are lifelines for families. I have raised this in Parliament and will keep pushing for funding to be restored so that new parents in Warrandyte are not left without support. Serving on the Legislative Assembly Economy and Infrastructure Committee has given me another way to stand up for our community by scrutinising major projects and examining how government decisions impact households and small businesses. Whether it is the cost of living, local roads, or planning decisions, my focus is always on value for taxpayers and fairness for communities like ours. Returning to Parliament as a new mum has deepened my sense of purpose. For much of its 168-year history, our Parliament did not reflect the realities of modern family life. This year, we saw practical steps towards change, including the creation of Charlotte's Room, a carer's room that allows MPs with babies and young children to participate fully in parliamentary work without having to choose between their family and their service. I am proud to have helped drive this change and hope it sends a clear message to the next generation. You can serve your community and be a parent at the same time. Through it all, what keeps me grounded is time spent here in our community. From CFA open days to the Warrandyte and Park Orchards markets, to school assemblies, fetes, and milestone celebrations at our local schools and clubs, every conversation reminds me who I am in Parliament to serve. In 2026, I will continue to keep fighting for safer roads, better support for families, stronger protection for vulnerable children, and more opportunities for our young people. As always, it is my honour to serve you as your member for Warrandyte. Until next year, have a very Merry Christmas and Happy New Year. Nicole Werner MP is the member for Warrandyte in the Victorian Legislative Assembly. This article was read by Rebecca Rose.